Masters.
I don't know about you, but this time of year, I find myself kind of walking around my yard thinking, okay, this I like and I want to do again. This idea that I had did not work at all. This is Jace Moses. He has Moses Landscaping, and he's been very kind to let me pick his brain a little bit this morning.
Yes,
good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So here's one of the things I've noticed in my yard, and it's why I wanted to talk about this with you this morning. We've had an inordinate amount of rain this year.
We have, yes ma'am.
And so I have noticed some things that I planted in the spring that maybe I goofed on, even some things I planted last fall, and they are not doing well with all this water. Are you getting calls like that?
For sure. Yeah, we're getting a lot of calls about coming out and ripping out all the plants that people have either overwatered or nature itself is overwatered, or just the heat that we had this summer. So a lot of plants are struggling right now. So we're trying to step in, do what you can to prevent them from fully dying, or ripping everything out and starting fresh. That way we're ahead for next year.
I would think that now would be the perfect time to call you and say, do you have any time to come out to my house? And here's why I say it. The summertime beauty is still there. It might be waning a little bit, but you would have a chance to put your eyes on it to see what it really looks like in its living season.
Yes ma'am. So yeah, right now we're starting to really book up for, I guess, fall time. We're not doing too much planting right now just because of the heat and everything. So we're trying to get a lot of people booked up on the schedule for fall time, where we can go ahead and come out now, get a quote together, get the design ready, and that way as soon as fall time rolls around, we can get those plants installed and you get to skip the waiting period.
Okay, so, can we play 20 questions with me for a minute?
That's fine.
Okay, we'll use my house as a hypothetical. So at my house, I have this one section that I've known. It just is kind of low lying. And so when we get heavy rains, I'm going to get some water there in the lawn.
Okay.
My garden bed kind of comes up, so that area is okay.
Gotcha.
But there's another section that just seems to get boggy. I had some ewes that did not do well. Too much rain. Could you come in there and take a look, and then would you kind of deal with my soil as well to help reduce the clay?
For sure, yeah. Sometimes, it's as simple as just coming in and cultivating up the soil to kind of loosen up the soil where drainage is a little bit better. Other situations is we have to make it a raised bed, so do like a small retaining wall or a small border, then bring in new dirt, then plant. That way the plants have enough nutrients to survive and grow and be healthy.
Okay, well, use me again. I'll be the guinea pig again. So back to my yard. I have this one area by a porch, and I really would like to have kind of a 2-foot-ish wall that's around that, just to kind of give my yard some different looks as you go around the house. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you kind of draw me up some ideas so I could see what my options might be?
Yes, ma'am. So we would come out, see what look would look best, what kind of stone, and that kind of stuff. Then we would just trench out the area, get our base set, then build the wall, then backfill with, plants or soil or just mulch, just whatever to give your house the best curb appeal. So
you don't deal with the lawn so much unless you're wanting to ditch the fescue and put in Bermuda. Then you can do that. Yes,
ma'am. So yeah, we're not big on, I guess, fertilizing and treating weeds and stuff. We do aeration and overseeding and fertilizing during the fall time. But yeah, if you need a new yard and your yard's really been struggling, then we can come through, cut out the whole yard, prep it, regrade it, put down fresh topsoil, then lay your new sod over top of it and get it ready for summertime.
Does the type of sod you're doing determine the time of year you put it in?
For sure. So there's a few different factors that we look at: time of the year, temperature, and whether it's a sunny or shady spot. Fescue is great for somebody that has a lot of shade and not too much sunlight. Then on the other hand, with the Bermuda, it's a summertime grass, so is zoysia. So anytime, somebody has a lot of sunlight, no sprinkler system, we're gonna recommend that, zoysia or Bermuda. That way it really thrives and very low maintenance.
Yeah, fescue's not a big fan of the summertime heat.
No, ma'am.
Okay, before I let you run, if you have a yard, you ever get calls like this, I'm happy with my kind of established anchor plants, but there's too much green, I want some color.
Yes.
You hear that from people?
For sure, all the time. So then we'll come out, rip out anything that needs to go and find a good substitute for it and get that installed. Sometimes it's just so that your flowers, bloom at different seasons
Yeah.
or whatever. But anything that we can do to make the flower bed, I guess, more active throughout the year is whenever we'll step in and make that happen.
And have the colors enhance
Yes.
the house. You want it
For
to be
sure.
matching and complementary.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here's the thing, you got to snag him while he has a down day, because the fall is the
Yes.
best planting season.
For sure.
He'll be busy, but you'll catch him. It's Jace Moses
Yes,
at
ma'am.
Moses Landscaping. There's his phone number, 423-718-7375, and online as well. Thanks for the advice.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
What's in your window? Call WindowWorks of Chattanooga for the look of wood with our exclusive